Up, up, up. Hello. Hello there. As always, let's start in a little bit, maybe in a minute or so. Also, let me just check that all my stuff's working. Okie dokie, let's get right into it. Let me just fix my mic. And put phone here. Okay. I'm gonna go over to this screen. It's Bosch time, everyone. You got roped in. Hey, Thousand. Hello. Hello, hello. How you doing today? Oh, yeah. Gotta do my intro. So, hello, everyone. I'm Babinka Bear, artist, historian, art historian, and Sun Bear PNG tuber. And today we're just chatting. Busy? Understandable. Understandable. It's like the middle of what, late morning tanghali, like noonish for you guys, right? Yeah, feel free if you're working right now, feel free to have me on in the background. Or mute if you need to concentrate. Either way is good. But I'm glad to see you in the chat. 10:30? Ah, okay. Okay. Well, hopefully you're having a good morning then. But yeah, so for today we're just gonna be chatting. I also wanted an excuse to just talk about my favorite artists. So, yeah. Well, actually, let me just go to my Zatsu screen before we actually get into like the art stuff. But yeah, today was like the first day back from, I guess, like the Thanksgiving week. I took the week pretty easy last week because of the Thanksgiving holiday. So hello, May. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. I think let's chat a little bit before we get right into the art stuff. But yeah, I was actually expecting to kind of slack off today because I work from home. Like when I'm not at a school, I work from home every day except for Wednesday. And I was hoping to slack off and maybe even work on some side projects, but I think right at 8 a.m. I got like a message from someone to send me something. And I was like, okay, I'll just send this and then I'll slack off. And then it just turned into me actually working for the full shift. I was like, okay, since I'm already sending people emails, let me go ahead and contact these people. And then like, oh yeah, I forgot to like post the recording of our last meeting and blah blah blah. And I ended up just like working all day. But it felt pretty good to be, I guess, like productive. Especially after a week of just kind of like brain empty, or like watching other people's streams, or like streaming myself, or prepping for my own streams and stuff like that. So it was kind of nice, but also part of me was like, I do want to just kind of chill. So we'll see about tomorrow because I do have online meetings tomorrow, but I do want to work on stuff like projects and all that. But other than that, this is day 3 of me eating Thanksgiving leftovers. So if any of you don't know what that means, it's well, usually in like other households it's stuff like, I guess, turkey, but I feel like I haven't been to a Thanksgiving party with turkey in a very long time. Um but sometimes it's like, what's my leftovers? So shepherd's pie, but it's vegan. So my partner's vegan. Should mention that. Or I probably mentioned it before. Actually, turkey is shit. To be honest, yeah. Wait, let me get beans in there. There we go. There's my beans. There's my partner. How do I move him though? So the parole isn't in the way. Isn't covering his face. Is it locked? Oh yeah, he's locked. There we go. I can move him just a little bit. There you go. You guys can see Beans, the pet. Hey, Sky Limit. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining in. That's such a cute emote. I was just talking about Thanksgiving leftovers. So, yeah, usually the households or the parties that I've been to, it's like Thanksgiving. It's like ham. It's sometimes turkey, but it's more so Filipino food. Driest bird to exist, and it tastes like garbanzo, like garbage. I was gonna say like garbanzo doesn't taste that bad, but yeah, the times I've had it, it's always been dry. And the thing is, now I'm pescatarian, so I don't know if I'll ever have turkey that is good. You know, maybe I had a coworker that was vegetarian for a very long time until she got pregnant, and then she like went back to eating meat. So I don't know, but for the foreseeable future, I see myself still being pescatarian for the long haul. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe when the day comes when I have cubs, you know, like maybe I'll be like, I need meat. I need it right now. Oh wait, I realized there's no music playing. Let me play some music. I even like pulled up the chill hop window and everything. Let me lower it a little bit. My energy is just I should draw after work and then Valheim addiction real. I've been wanting to play Valheim. I had a funny dream about fighting against dogs. Oh no. Yeah, I've been having a lot of. Did we already discuss artists? No, we just started Mega Bronson. Welcome, welcome. I just wanted to chat a little before we get into the artists. You were talking about CMA dreams about fighting against dogs, and I know there's probably some symbolism, or it's just the brain trying to organize stuff from the day, you know. But lately, I've been having dreams about being late to places. Like, I had a dream that like me and Beans were vacationing somewhere, and we were late to the airport, and and then like we were about to board the plane, but we realized we didn't have our luggage with us. Which, like, when you're awake, it's like, well, duh, because you turn in your luggage ahead of time. But, like, in the dream, I was like, no, where's our luggage? What the hell? So, I don't know. That's probably it's some kind of, like, stress symbolism, right? But when you're awake, it's also just like, oh, yeah, duh. Like, I feel like IRL, I wouldn't be late to the airport because I'm one of those people that's like, we gotta be there, like, 3 hours early. We didn't discuss artists. You won't miss anything from not eating turkey other than I wish I didn't eat that. Which is like, I know that tofurkey is a thing. Like, and a part of me is like, well, why? Turkey itself is already pretty bland. Why would you want to replicate that for vegans, you know? There's better vegan alternatives. Sorry, I don't know if my cat wants to leave, but yeah, like so yeah, like because my partner is vegan, we had like a mostly vegan Thanksgiving dinner, therefore mostly vegan Thanksgiving leftovers. So I had shepherd's pie. It's made with Beyond Meat, which I do like, Beyond and Impossible Meat. It's very processed, but guess what? I grew up on processed foods. So you have gripes about vegan meat? Tell me about it, brother. No, I've had this discussion before with a friend, someone who, it's one of those people that like they're not related but you call them kuya anyway, you know. So like, I've had this discussion before because he's pretty much like, why replicate meat when, you know, the whole thing is like you want to avoid eating meat. For me, it's because like I'm almost like begrudgingly like pescatarian. Like I love fish, but I do miss meat. I do miss eating it, but the reason why I went pescatarian is just to be a little bit more healthy, you know? And I know that, you know, if you eat too much fish, that's not healthy, but like, I just wanted to like not feel like I'm dying constantly, so that's like one of the main reasons. So that's why I still miss the taste of meat. No, I can't eat fish. I do eat fish. I'm pescatarian, so I eat fish. Basically, pescatarian is like vegetarian plus fish. So I still eat egg, I still eat dairy, even though it makes my tummy hurt. Hi, Sushi. Hello, hello. So yeah, I can eat fish, and I love fish. I have grilled fish, I have like fried fish, I have like, and shrimp. Actually, my favorite food is shrimp. That's why I was like kind of happy when I asked Randon like, can you recommend any pescatarian dishes, and he actually saw it despite the well, the chat wasn't moving that fast, right? But he saw it, and I was like, ooh. Rele nong bangus. I love bangus. I actually like went to a Filipino restaurant recently. Oh, sorry. Give me a second. Cat wants out. Cat wants out. Okay, I just had to let the cat out. He was meowing. Rele nyong bangus. Ooh, I've never heard of that, but I have had bangus before. I had it recently. I had like grilled. It was so good. Shrimp is expensive. Actually, have I ever paid it? Like, I feel like it might be cheaper here. Is it? Or have I just never, like, have I never brought shrimp for myself? It's usually like my parents or Beans will buy it for me. I hate having shrimp as a meal. And so yeah, it is. It is. Tell my cat I said hi. He left. He left. He hates me. My cat hates me. He was sleeping here until I started talking. It's so little meat for the price. Yeah. I love it though. Maybe I like it because it was like a rare treat growing up, you know? Like I wouldn't have it all the time, but I love like, you know, garlic lemon shrimp, fried shrimp, the popcorn shrimp. I freaking love shrimp. The one that I don't have as often is lobster. Lobster and prawn, I feel like whenever my dad cooks. I feel like wait, is that prawn? And crab. I feel like the only time I've ever had like lobster and crab. Oh, I'm sorry, C-May, I'm sorry. I'm making myself hungry. All I had today was the Thanksgiving leftovers. Okay, I'll stop. I just love those though. But the last time I had crab and lobster was at those. Do you guys have like boiling crab where you're at? Like, or any of those like restaurants? It's basically like they just give you like a bag of shrimp or like, or crab itself or lobster, and you have like a bib and you have like plastic on your hands. I think the plastic is optional, but like, but you know, like if you want to not be messy, you wear like the plastic gloves on your hands, and then you just go ham. You just eat like you eat like your like your ancestors ate, right? Like it's messy and it's even a little feral if you really think about it. But yeah, that's the last time I've had it. But I'll stop because I don't want to make everyone hungry. Yeah, only thing I had for leftovers was shepherd's pie, which did it once. Oh yeah, that sounds so good, right? Which shepherd's pie, is that something that like shepherd's pie, is that like a Western thing or is that an everywhere thing? Because it's basically just like it's not a sweet pie, it's a savory pie. It's like the bottom is meat. So we had like vegan meat. And then I think the other layers on top of that is just potatoes. It's just mashed potatoes. You've made shepherd's pie, it's a Western thing? Ah, okay. Yeah, it's basically like meat and potatoes, but like in pie shape. And I guess you have veggies. The one that my mother-in-law made, my mom-in-law, it was carrots. Like the middle layer was carrots. And typically I do not like carrots. But she shredded it and like it was cooked in a way that like I don't know what it is I dislike about carrots. I think it's like the texture. But like if the texture is like it's too mushy to be like felt by the tongue, it's fine, you know? It's like I'm sorry, carrots is one of those things that I don't like. Beans loves it though. Like he eats it as a snack. Same with dates. He likes dates. It is crunchy. I always hear the crunch when he's like snacking next to me, which is like it's better to snack on veggies than on like sugar and chips, right? Because that's what I snack on. But he's snacking over here on like dates and wait, is it dates or is it? He snacks on carrots. He snacks on Yeah, it's dates. Sometimes I confuse dates and figs, even though they're not the same thing. But I'm like, figs are the things in Fig Newtons, and I like those. And they're the ones with like wasp corpses in them, right? But yeah, so I had that, mashed potatoes, and then my mom-in-law also made like cheesy bread, which I'm suspecting that's why I've been having a lot of tummy issues lately. I just I just love lactose too much. I love it too much. But yeah, that's pretty much all that was the highlight of the day, really. I just worked from home and I ate Thanksgiving leftovers. So I'm thinking after this stream I'll probably be eating more Thanksgiving leftovers. But maybe tomorrow, because I do start getting like antsy about like spoiled food after, like, to be honest, the day after I get kind of antsy about it. And now this is like what, day 2? Because we didn't eat it at Thanksgiving, we ate it on Saturday. So now it's Monday. It's been 2 days, so I get kind of antsy about it. I've only had food poisoning like twice in my life, but twice is enough. Like I don't want to risk it, so yeah. You're the same way, 1000? Yeah, I get kind of antsy. Like, leftover food scare me. Yeah, after 2 days, like, I don't know. I know people joke, like, you can eat Thanksgiving leftovers for the next 2 weeks, but by day 2, it's, like, lost its flavor. The texture's kind of, like, depending on what it is, the texture's, like, not great. So, I don't know. After that, I don't want to be wasteful, but after that, I might want to start getting newer food. But yeah. So I think now enough time has passed, unless it's Lechon Paksio. I miss Lechon. Fuck. I miss Lechon. My dad went vegan a couple years back. Actually, how long has it been? I think he went vegan around the same time I went pescatarian, and like, I guess like content warning, a family death, but it was around the time that my grandma died that the both of us were like, we should take care of ourselves. So he went vegan, which is like, if you know him, he's like I want you to imagine like any machismo Filipino man from like that grew up in like the 60s and 70s, very machismo, very like respect my authority, very, you know, like, I can't say that he's not open-minded because he's pretty open-minded, but it was just surprising to me that he would go vegan. But the reason why he went vegan is because I think he saw a documentary about those athletes that go vegan and like they perform so much better. And don't get me wrong, any documentary, well, I want to say any documentary period, but like, you know, like I've seen my fair share of like documentaries about like going vegan, and they definitely, you know, just like any like video essay or any like news story or any documentary, like they have an angle and they have their resources, but like, you know, they'll manipulate the resources or they'll manipulate certain things to prove their points. So like, I have no doubt in my mind that like, of course yeah, exactly, 1000. It's a bit biased. Like, of course they're gonna be like highlighting the athletes that were successful by going vegan, but they're not gonna highlight any athletes who like, oh yeah, I went vegan and like it made me worse, right, for my sport or for my thing. Oh, hello! Thanks for the raid, Grace. Mannerisms. Hello. Thanks for dropping by. We're just chatting and then we'll be talking about art, which you are a work of art, aren't you, Mannerisms? Aren't you, Grace? So hello. Thanks for joining. Yeah. We're just chatting about talking about my dad going vegan because he saw this documentary. This was a couple years back. I don't know a vegan athlete who holds a title. I don't either off the top of my head, but I also don't follow sports at all. So yeah, like, of course they're not gonna highlight like an athlete who like went vegan and it didn't work for them, right? So my dad watched that documentary and he went vegan, but I think what I liked about it isn't necessarily that he started eating healthier. It's that he was always the cook of the family. That's the thing, is that he was always the cook of the family. My mom low-key kind of sucks. I low-key kind of suck at like cooking. So he was always cooking, and I feel like by going vegan, he got excited about cooking again, which was really nice to see because like Are you saying rip to the fact that me and my mom are shit cooks? Because, yeah. I think I said this before, but one of the main reasons is because growing up when I tried to learn how to cook, my dad would be like... my dad would be like, no, you're doing it wrong, let me do it. And my mom's the same way with me, and like I remember like when I got into cosplay, I wanted to learn how to sew. And then like as I was learning, my mom was like, no, you're doing it wrong, let me do it. So like for sewing, I unfortunately never got the hang of it. Cooking, I did eventually get the hang of it, but it was after I moved out. I only started getting into cooking when I went to college, when I started living with Beans, and like, yeah, I cooked like the same 5 things over and over again, but like I like that I'm able to experiment without someone hovering over me, being like, you're doing it wrong. It's like, let me get it wrong. Let me learn, please. So at least now I know how to make like a mean garlic fried rice. I know it's very basic, but I can make that. I can make omelets. I can make vegan adobo with is it tokwa? How do you say tofu again? But my partner and I know how to make vegan adobo. We've made my dad knows how to. That's where I was getting with this, is that he's veganized a bunch of Filipino food. Tokwa, yeah. So my dad's veganized a lot of Filipino food. And like I said, I think one of the most endearing things is to see him enjoy cooking again. Or like, not enjoy, but like, not that he's ever lost it, but you know, he cooks because he has to cook. But now it's like, oh, he's able to experiment with different recipes, with different ingredients, you know, and like, it's a little like brain challenge or brain tickler, I guess, for him to be like, okay, how do I veganize like something like dinuguan? Right? Because if you don't know for anyone in chat that doesn't know what that is, it's a dish that's made with like pig blood. Like that's where dugo is like blood. Dinuguan. I don't know what necessarily it means, but it has the root word dugo, right? I did too. Even after learning what it was as a kid, after learning that it wasn't chocolate, I still liked it. So how do you replace the pig blood? So what he did was with beans. So it's not necessarily dinuguan anymore, but like it's like a veganized version, right? So he used some kind of black bean, but he yeah, dinuguan is literal. Oh, so as in like dinuguan, so like blood, right? But yeah, he replaced it with beans. So I guess like what would you rename it to? It looked like actually, you know what? I'll find the recipe that he referenced. Because he actually got it from another website. It's called like Astig Vegan. I think it's this one. Because it looks like it, and it kind of tastes like it, but it's definitely more like beany. There you go, I put the recipe there. Cause like he used his peppers. Oh, the peppers that he used were so good. They were so good. Like the chili peppers, man. So yeah, like he was able to veganize that. He pancit is not too hard to veganize, and then so is sinigang. Actually, sinigang is like a sour soup for those who don't know. I think like that one is actually pretty easy to make vegan. Cause like the main ingredient isn't even the meat, right? It's like the what's it called? What's the thing that makes it sour? I just tamarind? Is it tamarind? It's the veggies? Ah, okay. What's tamarind then? I remember like my dad was telling me that. Cause I keep thinking of like tangerine in my head, but it's like no, that's not what that is. I'm looking it up. So tamarindo is a pod used in Southeast Asian dishes such as mee siam or siam and assam fish. Nowadays we just use like the seasoning, right? I think my dad uses that as well. But yeah, also another Filipino dude that I know that cooks vegan is Mega Bronson. He made a vegan kare kare for us like a couple months ago. It was really good. It was really good. Oh man, now I want kare kare. I said I wasn't gonna talk about food. You sly dogs, you caught me monologuing about food. So you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Nor Sinigang mix. I'm gonna type that in. Sinigang mix. Oh, they also got the mamacitas. You sly dogs, you caught me monologuing again. We're switching. It's Bosch time, motherfuckers. But yeah, so for today, I want to make this a thing where like I want to call it something like art appreciation, right? Where I just like look at random art and talk about it. And we've done a thing on Bosch before. We've had Bosch time before. It's a clip on this channel actually. So I won't go into too much detail, but like this is just a slideshow of like my favorite art basically. So like we're not gonna cover everything in detail, but you know, I actually made this like quite a while ago. This is just a quick look at some of the artists that I like. Admittedly, a lot of it is very Western. Uh-oh, booby. All roads lead to Bosch. Yeah, in a Bebinka stream, all roads lead to Bosch. But I do have some Filipino artists in here. And I'm always willing to like add more, you know? And then we have a couple more contemporary ones, Hiroshi Nagai, and then oh no, I never finished. I was gonna put Yayoi Kusama on here. Forgot. I made this like maybe a couple years back, but for this particular stream I added like 2 more slides on Bosch, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about my favorite artists. We're not even gonna get through this whole slideshow. Like we're probably not gonna get through it all like in one go. But that's fine because, yeah, I wanted this to be like an art appreciation thing, kind of like my last Just Chatting stream. But for that one, that was kind of impromptu. A lot of people just kind of sent me some art like on the fly, and I just kind of showed it on my screen. But I would love to do something. I did put out a Twitter post of like if you want me to look at some art, just like post it here, post like a name. So you can do that if you want. I think I set up a command for it to lead to that Twitter post. Is it art shared? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, put it in the chat. So if you want to share some art with me to look at, you can either type the name of the... It's okay, C-May, no worries. That's why I had this backup plan. I was like, wait, I have a whole presentation of like artists that I like that I could talk about for hours on end. So no worries, I wasn't like feeling sad or anything like, oh man, no one submitted anything. Because I always, at least when it comes to streaming, I always try to have some kind of backup plan. So no worries. And if you still want to submit, you can. But you can either submit to that Twitter post, or if you don't have Twitter, Mika Picazo. Let me see. Let me look that up. Picazo. Oh wow, is she someone's mama? Like in Hololive? She looks like is that like Bae's mama? And what the fuck? Wait, hold on. Did my art just get retweeted by Crimson Ruse? Sorry, give me a second. What the fuck? Damn, my art, the one that I did today of Ruse writing on a Scolio Peak got retweeted by him. Ah! Hi Momo, hello. What kind of artist are you looking for? Any. Oh, you sent your OC last stream? Let me check. But yeah, any art's fine. It could be contemporary. It could be an artist, kind of like what Thousand just did. Just sent the name of an artist. I think I do want to get through at least like one slide of my slideshow here, and then we'll move on to what you guys submit. Or 2. because I looked at these today. So what I did when I was like prepping for this stream, I was like, I've talked about the Garden of Earthly Delights before, and like I said, it's even like one of my favorite clips on this channel is me talking about it. But I wanted to talk about it more, and I remembered one of my first classes in college was after I transferred was Art of the Northern Renaissance, and this is where I got introduced to Hieronymus Bosch. And he's like, we'll see where people coming from Twitter though. Would that be okay? Yeah, no problem. Well, feel free. So like, I linked the Twitter post up there in the chat. Oh, cool. Zonose. I'll copy this as I talk a little bit more about my dude Bosch. Oh, cool. I'm getting the replies on Twitter. I'm seeing it on my phone. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, so like the deal with Hieronymus Bosch is I took a class called like Northern Renaissance Art. And I think I just picked it because of the time. I was like, yeah, I want like an afternoon class, whatever. Took it, and it ended up being like a really enjoyable class because you learn about like artists from like the Netherlands and stuff, which seems very random, a little bit like specific. But there was like a specific period of time where their art was just this reminds me of art history class in college. Oh man, hopefully it's well, it depends on how you like that class. Did you like that class? Because like I feel like because I'm also like a history person, I've gotten a lot of people saying that like, oh man, I like the way you talk about history because you make it fun, which like implies that the way that they learned it was not fun. I'm like, oh no. So if that art history class was enjoyable, I hope that I am reflecting that. And if not, oh, you wanted to honk shoot? No, yeah, understandable. Because that's the thing with like a lot of history and art history classes is, oh, it's early in the morning? Brother, I took an astronomy class at 8 in the morning, and I was like, why did I do that? Like, astronomy is supposed to be like a night class. Why? No, you know what? It wasn't astronomy. It was in the astronomy building, but it was anthropology of religion, witchcraft, and something else. I forgot what it was, but doesn't that sound like a cool class to have? Like, you know, anthropology of religion and witchcraft, and I think folklore. I think that was the third thing. But it was at 8 in the morning, and it was in the astronomy building, and it was like, I don't know, like that place is designed to be dark. So like, as interesting of a class that was, it was. I fell asleep so many times. But yeah, hopefully this version of art history, you guys can like ask questions, you can let me know if I'm being too boring, but I think one of the things that makes a lot of history and art history classes kind of boring is that they make you memorize a lot of dates, right? And like, which is like important for context, but for me, I hate memorizing dates. Numbers just don't work that well in my head. But for me, what I like about art history is like, take a close look at what the fuck is going on here. And like, and wait, let me activate the laser pointer. You know, and like this one is like, another thing is like, if you're not into religion, it might not be as interesting. But for me, like a lot of it is like the symbolism and stuff happening. You'll be back? No worries, Sime. Because this one is, this is Christ carrying the cross. And as he's carrying the cross, he's being mocked by like onlookers and people that like hated him and stuff. And you can see kind of the grotesqueness in their faces. Oh man, the laser is making some weird things happen on my screen. I don't know if you guys are seeing it too, but you can see like all their faces are intentionally supposed to be very gross. And I feel like when you think of Western art back in the day, they would never show faces like this. They would always show these like, you know, like the Madonna and Child, and Madonna looks immaculate with like, you know, she's got perfect skin, she's got no pimples, she's like glowing, she looks great. So you never, like, you always see like what's called idealized, you know, idealized people in old paintings. Whereas here, Bosch is like, fuck that. Like, I want everyone to see how ugly you all are, because this is supposed to be like representative of like humanity mocking Christ as he's like on his way to be crucified. So he's like, no, I want you, like, specifically to see you, like, not you guys in chat, but like we as humanity, like, you guys have to see how ugly you are. Like, Christ is dead because of you. like that's kind of the vibe he was going for. You and me are in bed. Memorizing dates, that happens mostly with history class. Yeah, I'm so bad at memorizing dates. Like, I hate it. So that's why my favorite parts of history are like the interesting stories and like stuff like this, where it's like, dang, why there was so ugly. But it's kind of to build on this whole like it's almost like a depraved parody, I think. I couldn't even remember the name. Oh, no worries. You don't even, like I said, you don't even have to remember the name. A lot of paintings that I like, I'll be like, I don't remember the name. Well, this one I remember the name, but what's a good one? Why did my screen glitch out like that? Whoa, my screen's glitching out, but it looks like it's fine on OBS. But for example, this is another one of my favorite artists, Remedios Varo. And like, I don't remember her works by name. I remember it as like, oh yeah, she did the one with the owl person that's like creating more bird people. And it's, that's kind of what that is, what's going on over here. But if you were to ask me the name of it, I'd be like, I don't know, like fucking, the one with the owl people. What is it? I think this is, oh, Creation of Birds. I think that's what this is. Some of them I do remember the name. But some of them I remember by the artist. So like Magritte is the guy that does this thing, and he also painted the guy with the apple, you know? So yeah, this one thankfully it's just like the title is a representation of what's happening. It's like Christ is carrying the cross. Like that's it. The one thing, BGM is loud. Sorry about that. Let me lower it. It was getting kind of loud in my ears too, so thank you for letting me know. Is that fine now, or is it still kind of booming? Actually, I should lower the volume on my end so it's not booming in my ear. Okay, cool. Yeah, last thing to highlight here is that, like, despite the ugliness of humans who are mocking Christ over here, there's one person who is turning away and whose face is, like, shown in light. It suddenly ramped up. Oh, yeah. It was, like, in my ear, too, and I was like, oh, hopefully that's not as loud to everyone else as it is for me, but I lowered it on my end. So yeah, the person over here, I believe her name is Veronica. She, according to, I don't know if the story is in the Bible or if it's just one of those like stories that extends past the Bible, but there was a woman named Veronica who I think while everyone was mocking Christ, she like handed him like a rag to like wash or clean, I guess, the sweat off of his face. And that was like the one act of like kindness that he, I believe, like experienced on his way to being crucified. And I don't know if this is considered a reward, but like the face rag that was used to wipe his face, it suddenly had the image of Jesus himself. And like in later mythos, folklore revolving around like the Bible, that was seen as like an artifact, like a precious holy artifact, because it has like the face of Jesus on it. I don't know if that's the same as the Shroud of Turin. I think there's like something called the Shroud of Turin, which is also an artifact. I think it's just the shroud that Jesus was supposedly buried in. But like, this is just I think it's not my favorite painting, but it's just a cool little like, first of all, look at how fucked up these faces are. Second of all, like there's some interesting symbolism here. Composition wise, like your eye is being led from like the wood to Jesus, and then you have like Veronica's face shown up in light. She's like the lone person that's not mocking Jesus and all of that. And then this one's just kind of funny. They're doing surgery on this dude, and she has a book on her head. It's supposed to be like a representation of like wisdom wasted, because she might or might not be like Lady Wisdom, but instead of reading the book, she's just balancing it on her head. And it's like, what if she's just chilling, you know? Why you gotta criticize her for balancing a book on her head? But I believe this was supposed to be like back in the day, back when they believed in the humors and the biles and the all that good stuff. They're like, the one way to remove demons is to get the rocks out of your head. And you might be wondering what that sentence was that I just said. They believe that like mental illness and like diseases were caused by like rocks in your head. So you had to get surgery to get the rocks out of your head. Which begs the question, if this surgery was actually being carried out back then, what were they taking out? I'm pretty sure you know the answer. That's right. Rock the Dwayne Johnson. That's what was coming out of his head as they're performing surgery on this poor dude. So yeah, this one is called Cutting the Stone, but I believe it's short for like cutting the stone of like demons out of his head or something like that. Something like that. But yeah, I love Hieronymus Bosch, so I feel like it should be it should be a thing for me to mention him at least once in one of these streams. This one I think we'll look at if I still feel like talking after I look at your guys' recommendations. So let me actually how to do this. I think the first let me check my Twitter first, because I know you guys just put it in the chat as well. Twitter. Ooh, I see a lot. Oh, I see a lot of artwork. Okay. Mika Pikazo. I think that's gonna be the first one we look at. Ah, no. No. Okay. I was gonna do this thing where we like look really deep into it, but I think the one thing I want to show you all with this painting, it's called The Temptation of Saint Anthony. Oh, there's a lot of weird details here. I just want to show you the little dude. There's a little dude here. No! There you go. You like the little dude? I love him. I feel like... I was thinking like I should have a Bosch-inspired costume, right? Since I talk about him so much. I feel like it should be something like this. So who knows? This I might be spoiling my next costume for you guys right here. Yeah, let's look at Mika Pikazo. Why does he have a funnel? Why doesn't he have a funnel? Why don't you have a funnel, 1000? Huh? You ever think about that? Nah, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's related to this. This is the doctor. He's wearing a funnel, and in my old college notes, it says that it's a sign of him being a quack, being like a fake doctor. So I feel like that's probably similar. It's like he's wearing something kind of random on his head. That's just me. How dare you, Sushi? Tag yourself. I'm the one buddying up with the demons over here. That's just me and my sleep paralysis demons. I have a lot of artists to share, but it's too much. It's okay. It's okay. If we don't get to it this time around, we can get to it on another stream. It's downstairs. I mean, it's a bird. Eat burb. I also like the little, like, what are these ears? You know? Wait, let me check. Mika Pikazo. Okay. Behold. So 1000 recommended this artist. And I asked earlier, so is he or she or they a mama for a Hololive talent? Because it looks like Bae, but I don't want to assume. Like something about the pop colors, right? It's a bird. I believe it's a bird. Well, it's a creature, right? It's a creature. He has ice skates. Oh, so it is Bae Mama. I just thought it's a thing in medieval days. Yeah, I don't know for sure. Just my college notes say that like the dude over here is wearing a funnel because he's a quack. He's like a fake doctor. So maybe. It should be okay to show my Twitter, right? I don't have anything sussy, right? Let's see. So let's see. So it's Bae's mama. It does look like the style. It's very, very pop. Like the colors are very vibrant. This animation's cool too. Oh, she's uninvolved. Thought it was a dog. You know what? This is like solidifying that I should make an outfit based off that creature. Oh, they designed the fourth Hollowfest Idol outfits. Is that the cute, like, it's kind of like a plaid thing? Like, it's mostly white, but there's, like, accent colors for each of the girls. Is that a doggo kiwi being? Probably. I keep going back to it, but... but yeah, right? It's like a dog kiwi with a funnel, basset hound ears, a jacket, and some ice skates. He's going ice skating. He's vibing. Oh yeah, like when you say like rather uninvolved, it's almost like how like Senzaki Mama and like it hurts to say, but like Paco Papa, like he was super involved until graduations for both of his kids. But yeah, like Senzaki Mama, who else? I feel like Gibby's mama is like starting to become like that for Armis. Like she's the more involved like mama, but I've only seen her like, you know, here and there. So maybe. Catweasel? I know Catweasel. Well, I don't know them like personally, but they're the ones that are they the ones that draw the cats, right? Like cats, but it's like painterly style. Yeah, Gibby's mama's also cute. Let's look at their media. Oh, cool. Yeah, it looks like they do a lot of like texture work. That's what I noticed too, is that like their work is like, not only is there like overtly a lot of textures like over here that you see with the hair, but even like things like the skin that don't look like they're textured, if you look closely they have like almost like a paper or like a grain texture to it. And it's cool to see their like work in animation too. Ooh, very pop. All cats, yes. Yeah, I've seen Catweezy. I think I follow them. I'll show you guys another artist that I like. Remind me to show you guys. Or I'll do another, let's do another window and let's do... No, wait! Let me direct away. I'm not BRB, I just want to... Like, I don't know what's gonna show up on my For You page, that's why. That's why I redirected like that. Dawning Crow is one of my favorites as well. I'm just gonna set up a window. Almost exposed? Can't believe she follows blank. Like, she follows Crimson Ruse? How dare. Or she follows Gibby? She follows a random Nuring VTuber? Ugh. Unfollow. Unsubscribe. Hello, Sime. We're looking at, I keep mixing it up. Mika Pikazo. I was gonna say Pika Mikazo. Looking at their art. And then, I did set up this window because I love Dawning Crow. Look! Anyway, back. Let's go back. Oh, man. Their animation work is really cool, too. Cool. This definitely, like, that's Bay's mama. Like, 100%. Like, you see it in the way... Oh, yeah. Well, duh. There's Bay right there. Let's open in a new image. There you go. So we can zoom in. Like, you can... So, one of the hallmarks is, like, for one, the big pop colors. Like, I keep saying pop, but, like, the color itself literally pops out. It's very vibrant. She doesn't use a lot of... Or, sorry, I don't know their pronouns, but they don't use a lot of, desaturated colors. It's all very saturated. Oh, it's for other kids. Okay. Luna. I'm not too familiar. Oh my god, wait, that's so cool. Like, you can see the painterly kind of strokes here. And even with, like, the what's it called? Like, the shading and the wrinkles in the clothing, they look very effortless. Like, it's just, like, 1 or 2 strokes. So not only do they use very vibrant colors, they also, like, mix in, like, colors that you wouldn't expect. Like, you know, Bay's eyes are blue, but you also have, like, the red and yellow in there. Same with here, like, this figure's eyes are, like a blue-purple, but they also have, like, yellow. For here, in this case, it's almost like, what's called complementary. It's almost like opposite colors. This is, like, a trio of, like, primary colors. This is cool. I like the way that they shade hair. It looks like effortless, like it's just one stroke here and then they like erase certain parts, but for sure like they had to develop that technique somehow. Kaguya Luna and Pinkie Pop Hepburn. Ooh, that's a neat name. We also know about Cotton Vallon, who made the creepy cat Mubin. I don't know if I have. I do want to go in order, so I will get to... Well, let's see. Who else has commented on the post so far? Ooh, I got a couple comments. Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm only gonna look at one piece of work or one artist per person unless we reach the end of the queue and but for now I want to make sure that like everyone who shares something like I get to see something that they recommended at least once. So I do appreciate that you guys are sharing so much. But we'll see. Maybe I'll feel like going for 3 hours and we'll get to everyone though. But yeah, so like that's what I'm seeing with Mika Pikazo's art. Oh, cool. Oh, cute. You don't have access. Oh, no worries. I'm glad that. Thank you, Momo, for like yeah, charge your phone. Charge your phone if you can. Yeah, I really like that you're giving me like names though. Like you said Catweasel was one of them, or Catweezy, Cotton Valent. I'll check both of those out. Let me see this one because... Oh no, that's the other one. Open a new tab. Quality Doko. There we go. Beautiful. You forgot your charger. No! Where's Nightmare? Oh no. Dang. Good luck, Ganba. Ganbatte. Mika also sells her art as an exhibit. I love that. I love when like artists get their own exhibits, you know? Doesn't the creator of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like he had like a good amount of exhibits under his belt, right? I think this is another cool one because like I don't know if this is his original character or his take on like a character from an anime. It looks like they're from an anime, right? Like Love Live or something. I don't watch Love Live, so you're gonna have to educate me. But even like a character with like not super vibrant hair, like this brown hair, they use super vibrant colors, and their highlights over here look really simple. Like I said, it looks like a single stroke, and then they erase parts to imply strands of hair. But for sure, like it's probably not as simple as it looks. Ooh, Bae was able to visit her mama's exhibit. Oh, cute. Oh, she was in JP at the time. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the Hololive girls have been in Japan recently, right? Isn't Gura like she did a stream lately, or is that today, or is she still streaming? She's like in Sendai, right? Yeah, very cool. I love the way they block out colors. That's what I'm noticing here. I'm kind of jealous of that. Like with my art piece today, the one that I did of Ruse writing Scoliopede, I was like, how do I block out this stuff? I want to buy the clothes. Oh, she's an ambassador? Dang. Okay. Go get it, Gura. Hehe. Cool. I think I saw a video on YouTube of someone saying like, this is how you can draw like Mika Pikazo. Now I'm curious. Aww. Oh, the mama watched Base 3D reveal. Cute. It's so cute. Oh, you've seen that channel too? Yeah, I've only seen... It's one of those things that just pops up on my For You page. I haven't actually like been able to watch it. Oh, very beautiful. Oh, are they using... Yeah, so they're... What's it called? I'm not an animation or like I watch animation of course, but like I don't know the terminology, but like is it smearing or something when like, you know, when the... Wait, I can pause this. What am I doing? Let me see if I can... Oh no, quality Doko. My computer, why? So look at her eye. There we go. So like here, the... Oh, you can't see my cursor, and also I'm blocking the way. How do I move myself? There you go. I'll float I'll be floating here. I'll be hopping on her eye. But like, you see the way this almost like drips out, right? I believe that's called smearing, or there's probably like another word for it, but like they intentionally do that to like make the motion a little bit more fluid. Oh, TPPO in YouTube. I'm gonna put that on my other screen. TPPO YouTube. The YouTube. Okay. Oh, cool, cool. He studied Ina's art. Oh, cool. That's actually how she made the frame. Yeah. So like, it's a animation technique, kind of like the squash and stretch, but this is like it makes the animation more fluid. Yeah, animation smearing. There we go. And you see it in like, there's like infamous frames from like Naruto where like they capture the smearing frame and it looks so stupid, right? Like there's a one of Sasuke, but his head is like tilted like 90 degrees. Oh, I don't know if it's like animation or motion smearing, but yeah, like there's like those infamous frames that look like that. And it's fully intentional because like if you see it in motion, it looks more fluid. But if you just cut out that one frame, it's like, what were the animators thinking? Yeah, his head is like dislodged from like the spine. I don't know if I can find it right now, but yeah, that's what this is. I kind of like that they're doing that. Cool. Ooh, what's this? I hope they had a good laugh from it. I am definitely willing to bet that they had fun animating that. There's some shows where you could tell the animators had a lot of fun. This is cool. This is a lot of texture. There's like the plaid, jaguar. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, all of these are videos. Alright, I'll review these and then we'll move on. Always very vibrant, even the backgrounds. Whoa. Oh, this is getting kind of overwhelming. Okay. But yeah, thanks for recommending this artist, Mika Pikazo. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go to my Twitter thread. 16 minutes, 19 minutes. Okay, let's look at Sosime. I'm gonna look at the Tempest art. Cause you know, I wanna feel sad today. It's gotta load though. Internet doko. I hope am I lagging at all? Should I just refresh this? Frames missed due to rendering lag. Let me look at what that means again. For any of you who also stream, if you have I'm good? Okay. Okay, there we go. If you have your stats on for OBS, there's a way you can tell what is causing your lag. If it's frames missed during rendering lag, it's your graphics card. If it's skipped frames, it's CPU. And if you have dropped frames, it's network. So it is my graphics card that is lagging. Okay, cool. It is loaded on this one. I've seen this artist's other work, the one where they're passing in front of a portrait of Magni and Vesper, but you don't see their eyes, and it's like, oh, the tears. The tears. Yuck. But yeah, this one is super beautiful. So yeah, we got the Tempest boys, the remaining ones, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Dressed in their winter clothing. You like the way that that was your wallpaper for a while? Time to get a 4090? I don't know what I know what those words mean, but but I don't know what those words mean. I know what it is. And then it started to hurt, and it was, oh, I feel that. My wallpaper has always been the same for the past couple years. It's a bear. Because I feel like too much pain. I tried to make back when Magni and when Magni did the Christmas what is it? Medley? I had the picture of him in Vesper for like a while, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna go back to the bears. I think it's also because my second monitor is vertical, so not a lot of wallpapers for me work vertically and horizontally, so that's why I always keep it to the bear. But this is beautiful. Oh, the texture. I see what you mean by the way that they draw Altair. The eyes are, you know, we associate Altair with when he's not being a yandere. Like he's the shining hero, he's the leader of Tempest, but this one he looks pretty sad. And he's like looking back, you know, at the viewer while everyone else is like kind of moving forward. And you know, my brain is like rotted because of Magni and Vesper, so like one interpretation is right, you know, maybe he's looking back at them, the people that he's like leaving behind, essentially. or Sime when oh yeah, when he's not being a brat. Yeah. But he could, because I know there's also a companion piece to this, right, where it's the Armis boys. It's very poignant, if that's the right word for it. I kind of like the trees and the mountains. It looks like it could also be like stock, but if it is like stock imagery or stock photography, it's what's the word when you like, it's not composition, it's something else. Composited? It's like if you're watching an anime and it has CG, if it's not composited well, it looks terrible and it like stands out. But if it's composited well, it actually like blends in well with the with what's going on. So like for example, I don't know if you think of an anime with good CG, Land of the Lustrous, that has good compositing, I think it is. Where like the CG is meant to be part of the world, where like if you look at Berserk 2016, it has bad compositing because it's just like it just looks like, well, that anime had like a lot of other problems. But one of them was like the bad compositing, where it just looks like the CG wasn't part of the world. So like here the mountains and the trees, even if it does kind of give off the vibe that it's stock imagery, but it's composite, like the lighting is consistent and it looks good, is what I'm saying. Yeah, no shade to the artist at all. It looks good. Very symbolic. Like for one, I think it's neat because you don't see a lot of, well, lots of fan art have it, but like drawing the boys in anything other than their default outfits. Like sure you see that in fan art, but like I think here it's a really good impact because it shows that they are adventurers in the world and they have to trudge through like heavy terrain. So of course they're gonna dress for the part. You know, Shinri's titties aren't gonna be out like, in the cold, right? I'm trying to like pull jokes because it is kind of sad. Of like, who's he looking back at, you know? Is he looking back at Magni Vesper? Is he looking at us? Is he looking towards the Armis boys and beckoning them to like come with us, you know? But the eyes are very beautiful. I think one thing that I always default when it comes to shading, I always default to like, you know, shading on the nose, shading like above the hair, stuff like that. It's very daring to shade away most of the face almost. And I don't mean to say shade away, but you know what I mean, that like the face looks almost flat, but in return you get dramatic effect. Oh cool, if you zoom in you could even see like kind of the strokes too of how they like shaded. It has better dramatic effect, even though the face kind of like becomes flattened in that way. And then even though that makes the face very desaturated, but if you look at the eyes, the artist gave them like, I don't know, like it kind of retained the saturation. By saturation I mean like how much of the color there is versus like if something's desaturated, it's black and white. If it's saturated, it has more color. It's like Mika Pikazo's art. Her art is very saturated, while this is like desaturated, but you still get the eyes. So it looks really nice. Oh, I like the strokes, the highlight and shading strokes in Haka's hair. But I do know, I kind of want to look at the companion piece to this. Oh, it's right here. Let me put this right here. Yeah, because now we have the Armis boys. And the way that you can kind of read the image is that, yeah, our Altair is looking back at the Armis boys and kind of like beckoning them to like come along, right? Oh, and actually, composition-wise, I like it too, because for the Tempest boys, Altair is dead center, right in the middle of the composition. Well, this one, like, instead of being central, it's like linear. Linear meaning like it's like a line. Except it's because of the heights, it's like a zigzag line, but it is like a line that is making you look this direction. It's almost like it's supposed to be red, you know, going here to here, going from Ruse to Gerard to Octavio to Gibby. Tempest boys, yeah. Hello, Mr. Rage. Dr. Rage. Dr. Mrs. the what is it? Dr. Mrs. the Monarch, Mr. Rage. So yeah, we're reviewing art. If you have an artist that you want me to check out, you can either just drop the artist in the chat. Dr. Mr. Mrs. the Rage. You can either drop it in chat. I also have like a Twitter thread that I'm reviewing as well, but I don't know if you have Twitter, so so you can go ahead and Esquire, come on. But yeah, so for those who don't know, like I know Mega Bronson's here and like Mr. Dr. Mrs. the Rage. These are VTubers. These are the people that remain out of a group called Tempest, and then this is a new group that just debuted a couple weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, called Armis. So yeah, pretty interesting. Altair looking back, and then the Armis boys kind of like proceeding forward. Oh, and they're walking towards the light. They're walking towards the light, so kind of like entering the adventure, right? Shinri and Axel behind him giving me some feelings. Artist record would be Horitomo. Okay, let me make a window for that. Horitomo. The artist formerly known as Rage. Oh, yeah, so let's look at Shinri and Axel behind him. Oh god, not to get depressed about HQ, but like, I love the HQ dynamic so much because like, you know, Altair was the shortest, but like my, I think my head, what is it? My brain worms were always like, you know, Altair is this like powerful leader despite he's not even that short, especially like talking to a Filipina that's like 5 foot nothing. Like he's not even that short, but because he's the shortest of the group. Yes, I have a cannon in my head. Nah, headcanon is like your I'm surprised you have you not encountered that term, Mr. Rage? Headcanon is like, let's say you have a story that you like, let's say Lord of the Rings. There's the canon, which is like things that actually happen in the story, and then your headcanon is like, not necessarily something that happened in the story, but your idea of like what could be canon to the story. Like, oh, I think Gandalf eats noodles, or I don't know. Like, I don't fucking know. But like my headcanon or my brain worms were like, you know, he's this intimidating figure, and he's almost like a mafia boss, and like the rest of Tempest were his bodyguards. And my favorite was like the idea of like Vesper being his bodyguard, because like he's kind of a goofball, but like when he needs to get serious, he will get serious, that type of thing. So I get what you mean, C-May, about like Shinri and Axel kind of like framing him in that way, because it's almost like headcanon. He knew eagles were the right people for the job, but really like messing with hobbits. Well, there you go. There's your headcanon, right? But yeah. Also, speaking of headcanons, I fully subscribe to the idea of Ruse and Vesper being related somehow, because look at that. So like light hair, accented with dark hair, pointy ears. He might not be a vampire, but like for whatever reason he has pointy ears. Vesper mentioned, I know. Like, I know. I miss him too. I miss that stupid fucking bitch. It's the cute aggression. It's the cute aggression, right? I miss that bitch. Okay, let's go on to the rest of the Twitter thread. Thank you for sharing that, CMA. For some reason, it's like long lost kin, but not a vampire. Yeah, we don't know that for sure. Why does he have the pointy ears, right? So yeah. Whatever race Vesper and Ruse are. Wasn't there like people were saying like, what if Vesper's a dragon and not a vampire? She's like, yeah, sure. My like, not even a headcanon. I think I love the whole like not a vampire thing from him. That was like the funniest bit to me. Okay, so let's go to the Twitter thread. And I know CMA you shared another one, but for now we'll come back to the other one. I want to make sure everyone gets a chance to share. The theory's still up in the air. It will be forever up in the air. Because he's dead. Let's see. I do miss him though. You were also thinking that? Oh, cool. Alright, I lost track. Oh yeah, Mowo. Did you recommend someone? Let me look through my, I have so many windows open, why do I? Who recommended Zonose? Was that you, Mowo? Because I had a window open to Zonose. I guess that means he's immune to dragon jokes. Like what he's a scaly? Ooh, cool. Yeah, let me know, Mo, if this was the one that you recommended, or do you want to check Cat Wheezy or Cotton Valen? Yeah. Let's do that. Dragon D's nuts. Cat Wheezy. Yeah, I've definitely seen them before. I wonder, do they sell any merch? Because like I'd be down to get it, especially now that I have 2 cats. Oh, 1000 was the one that recommends Zonose. Okay, then we'll come back to Zonose. But yeah, let's look at Cat Wheezy. Yeah, so what they do is they take like viral posts of cats and like they paint over it. I wouldn't consider it necessarily tracing. I don't know if they trace or if I think they just eyeball it. Yeah. It's all cats. Oh my god. Look at his face. I'm sorry, I keep on defaulting to like male pronouns. I gotta stop doing that. But like, look at their face. They're so naughty. They're just so like, what? I see you have found my new abode. I do like whenever I talk to the cats, or whenever I'm talking to Beans and I'm pretending to be like one of the cats. I put on the voice. Oh my god, he's struggling. Look, see, so this is the original, right? This is the original photo. And then this is the artwork. I don't think they trace. I feel like they eyeball it. Yeah. Exactly, right? They're struggling. Look at that. And like the eyes are just like, do you mind, human? I'm trying to poop and you are ruining the vibe. When the shitter is too small. He should. Oh my god, this picture is Beans' experience. Like, I was so close to taking a picture of it too. So like, oh no, what's happening outside? I hear like dogs barking, then I hear one of the neighbors just yelling. But anyway, Beans likes to play Overwatch, right? And then we have 2 cats. One of them, his name is Gino, but we call him Stinky Jinky. He's just a stinky guy. He's not actually stinky, but when he was a kitten, when he was a baby, I feel like lots of kittens have this problem, but they have like the poopy problems. That's literally the Overwatch defeat screen. No. So when Gino was a kitten, he had like poopy problems. He would poop himself a lot, and I feel like a lot of kittens have that problem because me and Beans had to like cat sit a couple months ago, and that was the problem with the kitten we had to cat sit. But so from then on, I call him Stinky Jinky. I know I call him Stinky Gino, and then my mom-in-law is like Stinky Jinky, but he's not actually stinky anymore. He's quite clean. Thank you very much. But Stinky Jinky loves to jump on the table And it doesn't matter when Beans is like in the middle of a game, he will jump in front and be like, "Why aren't you petting me? Why are you looking at this weird screen when you could be petting me?" Like, that's literally, this picture is literally what happens. And I was so close to like, one stinky, always stinky. Very true. I remember when you were but a kitten and you crapped all over the place. So now you're crappy jinky, you're stinky jinky. Oh wait, I think I hear a knock at the door. Let me pause for a bit. Okay, I don't think the knock was for me. So, my cat's dad peed on my... Oh no, not on the LCD monitor. No. Damn it. But yeah, like this picture is like Beans' experience. And one time, I was about to take a picture, like right when Beans got like a loss. Yeah, not on the LCD monitor, and proceeds to run away from— No! Aww. Why did he run away? But yeah, I was so close, but I think like by the time I took the picture, the defeat screen wasn't there anymore. Aw, kitty. Aw, they're ready. They're ready for Thanksgiving. Wait, this looks just like my cat. I know, dad's cat. Why? Oh yeah, that's what you meant. So your dad's cat peed on it. Oh no. It's okay, C-Mate. No worries, no worries. But yeah, so like if any of you have like a black cat, every time you see another black cat, it's like, oh, that's my cat. Cause this looks just like my other cat. His name's okay, so his actual name is Zach. Zach, okay? His name is Zach. But I call him Schnackery because like at a certain point we started calling the cat okay, instead of Zack Snyder, you know, like the director, we started calling him Snack Zyder. Snack Zyder. Get it? It's a switch up, you know? So Snack Zyder. But then I started just calling him Schnackery. Like, you know how the full name for Zach is Zachary? So I started calling him Schnackery. He's a little snack. He's a good snack. This looks like Schnackery. One day you'll get back at the cat. Yeah. You should pat him on the butt. That always gets them. Wait, has this guy ever done, or has this artist ever done Bingus? Because Bingus is so funny. He's just like, ah! He's so shocked at the ravioli. Oh my god, it's just like Schnackery. Whenever our cats like hide, but they're like very obviously like their tail or a part of their body is like sticking out, I like to call them the master of disguise. That's what this guy's doing. He's being a master. They're being a master of disguise. If you can't see me, I can't see you. I mean, wait, fuck. Arg, matey. You may take one bag of Sprite. Wait, what? It's giving me flashbacks to when I was in the Philippines as a kid. Just bags of soda. Oh my god, what? Not the warm scrambled egg. I mean, I love scrambled eggs, but bruh. Yeah, bag of Sprite. I think when I was a kid, I lived in the Philippines for just like half a year, but like I still remember certain things, and you could go to the store and buy soda, like Coca-Cola or Pepsi, but it would be in a bag, and they would have a straw in the bag. Oh yeah, not in a Ziploc bag. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Like, is that still a thing? Like people selling Coke and stuff in bags? I remember it as a kid. I don't know if it's is it still? Yeah? Oh man. Cuz I asked my dad about it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, if you buy like Coke in a bottle, you have to return the bottle." I'm like, oh, that makes sense though. Like, it's a good way to like recycle it. But yeah, I get what you mean. It's not in a Ziploc. I feel like that'd be really hard to get the suction, right? I do love scrambled egg, but not like that. Look at their face though. Like, you want some scrambled egg? I think some do opt for custom Ziploc bags. It looks bougie somehow. I guess, but I feel like, can you get good like the suction, you know? Oh no. No! He's plotting a murder. Oh my god! He mlem. They mlem. What a silly little cat. Oh, tag yourself. Oh my god, everything in the comment section is such gold. Let me go back. Empty. Head empty, that's me. I like this one. He's sploot. The sploot. I love yawning pictures. I know this isn't like an art piece, but like, that is an art piece. Just like, ah! He eated the toilet paper. Oh no. Sploot. Tag yourself. Beanie posting. Aw. Oh, he's a ghost. Guys, I have something controversial to say. Meow. Cool. Okay, so that's Catweezy. In that same vein, I want to show you guys Dawning Crow. I love the way... No, wait, actually. Sushi. Sushi had a recommendation. Horitomo. Is it? Oh. I googled Horitomo. I found a tattoo artist. Let me know if that's who you meant. Because I'm seeing a tattoo artist with like lots of cat imagery. Horitomo. Mon cats. That guy? Okay. Cool. Let me direct over. I found their Instagram. Let me close some windows before I get confused. We'll do Zonose in a little bit. There we go. He's a tattoo artist for the... Oh, cool! For the Yakuza series? I still want to play that game. Oh, cool! No, I don't want to log in. Okay, maybe there's another page I can look into. Maybe there's a site called Mon Cats. Yeah, I do have an Instagram under Pao Pandan, but actually, yeah, why not? I'll log in with Pao Pandan. Because for a second I was like, no, I don't want to have to like log into my like IRL one, and you might see stuff. Let's hope I remember the password. Whoa, I got some notifications. I haven't logged in like months. Okay. I have logged in to Instagram. Ignore that. I got into I started a Threads back when people were like, Twitter's dying, like, you know, every week. And then I never like did anything with it. But sometimes I get notifications that are like, this person followed you on Threads, and I'm like, I don't care. Ooh, cool. Given the tiger its stripes, right? Oh, he looks like he's in pain. But cool, it's very like, you know, traditional Japanese brushstroke style, you know? Watercolors even. This is my Tabori Cats design that I painted in 2012. Oh, cool. Mon Cats book. We'll take a look at that as well. Oh, sorry. If you guys are like squeamish about like, because with tattoos, you are essentially piercing the epidermis. So like, sometimes blood does come out. And I'm pretty sure the red that you might have seen was just the red color. Not necessarily blood, but if you're squeamish about it, I I understand, and I'll avoid it. But oh, this is cool. Wait, I didn't realize it, but look. So at first glance, it's a tiger, right? But look at all of the black spots. It's kitty cats. I think all of them. Like even like the most smallest ones are supposed to be kitty cats. That was ink. Okay, okay. Yeah. I think it's just it's something about like seeing a video of like skin and then like vibrant red that's like, oh no, oh no. But yeah, good to know. Good to know. It's just ink. Yeah, this is so good. For one, the detail of like the black spots all being cats. For two, look at every single stroke. Like every little stroke right here. Isn't that cool? Sumi ink and pigments on washi paper. Oh, have I ever used washi paper? I used ink once for a watercolor class. Wait, was it watercolor? I forgot what I used. Yeah, it was watercolor. I had to use ink for one class for watercolor. It's definitely different, but it makes a very vibrant color in comparison to like watercolor, especially if you dilute watercolor enough. It kind of desaturates it, which is sometimes what you want. But inks, like, because it's a very different medium, it's usually very vibrant. Which you can kind of see here, like the red is super vibrant. Oh, I think I hear a knock. BRB. I keep thinking I hear a knock at the door, but I think it's just my partner's family walking around. Sorry, let me adjust. Okay. So yeah, this is pretty cool. You got the brush strokes, you got the little black cats, and then you have like the overall composition too. Very central, but I said this before in like a very recent stream, but I took an illustration class a couple years back during the pandemic, during the Panera Bread. And my professor hated perfectly symmetrical compositions. To him, it was like really boring, but also like even if it's done well, it does kind of like give off this sense of like authority and like I guess the status quo, which like sometimes that's what you want in your art piece, but like for him, he wanted us to practice dynamic compositions, dynamic posing. So at first glance, this looks very symmetrical, right? You got the eyes, you got the nose, you got the mouth, but then it like all of the black cats, they make it very not. Yeah, it feels strict. Exactly, 1000. Exactly. It feels very strict. I just realized chat is behind the window. Let me, because I can read you guys with OBS, but if you guys want to see your wonderful words on screen, it's right there. But yeah, it feels very strict. So he doesn't. That illustration teacher didn't like perfectly symmetrical pieces, but this one, I think what he liked though is whenever it's symmetrical, but you have little like nuances like this that make it not symmetrical. So like the black cats, even like the individual strokes, right? Oh, here, up here, that makes it not symmetrical. Oh, you can't see my cursor, huh? Can you? What? Okay, now you can see my cursor. Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh, cool. Cool. Some IRL video. Let's see. Art. Oh, there's something so satisfying about like whenever tattoo artists do the thing with like, I know he didn't have the gel, but have you guys ever seen like when they have like they put the gel on a freshly finished tattoo? There's something really like satisfying about it. And look at this cat. Look at this little dude. Knife in mouth. Super badass design. This guy's awesome. Oh, so cool. It's like an Oni. What's the gel for? I'm not 100% sure. I've only had 2 tattoos in my life. It's probably something like either to moisturize or preserve like the colors somehow. I know that if you ever get a tattoo, you have to like for one shave the entire area, kind of like if you look very closely, you can see like hairs here and here. But you have to shave that area, and then I believe the gel like helps with like either moisture. Yeah, for aftercare. Exactly. And I had two very small tattoos. Well, not super small. One is on my wrist. You can occasionally see when I do my hand cam streams. It's by Bayan. And I know I heard others say that like if you're like you only see like Filipinos in the diaspora with Baybayin tattoos, and like some people find it kind of cringy. I could understand that, but for me it has a lot of meaning to it, so I treasure it a lot. So yeah. My other tattoo is a shitpost. It's but it's no, I should shut up about it. I feel like at that point it becomes like doxable. So but I do have a tattoo that's kind of a shitpost. I got it like when I was 18. And I don't regret it. That's the thing, is that I don't regret it. Oh, cool! Boxing gloves. Little, either a dog or a fox. Or a wolf. Some kind of canine. Some kind of canid. This is so cool! Look at that. So you got the traditional nudders. This is so cool. Like, so you got the phoenix over here. It's almost like I want to say a mix of Chinese and Japanese styles. I don't know, something about the clouds. Maybe it's like Chinese that migrated over to Japanese art styles. Something about the clouds, and then the way that the sun is shown. Very cool. I like the very graphic lines. This looks like a lotus bud. And then the little halo too. Or it's a sun, but like it doubles as a halo. Cool. Oh, is this the process? Oh, so cool! I love seeing process videos. Oh, you can definitely see how like it's made with ink. From what I remember, ink can be a little bit harder to control compared to watercolor. I could be wrong, but with ink you definitely see like the edges. Like look at, yeah, over here you can see like the edges compared to where it's not inked in. Oh, so cool. I'm gonna bookmark that actually. Oh, cute! Is the cat's wearing the little is that the little headdress or the little like cloth that I know that like you see like Japanese like when you watch Inuyasha, like the peasant women, they wear like the little head covering. But isn't there also like when Japanese women get like married and they have like a traditional wedding? Isn't there like a... No, I think I'm just thinking about the ones that the peasant women wear, but I know that like in traditional Japanese weddings, the woman or the bride wears either like a big kind of like, it almost looks like a cocoon over her head, and then another one is kind of like a headdress. It reminded me of it, but I think it's just like, I think it's just what the peasant women would wear in the old times, right? Oh, you got a fish! Kitty got a fish! Oh wait, look at the fish itself! Look at the eye. It's like glaring at you. It's like, you could have saved me. Officer, I gave you all the clues. You could have saved me. Okay, a little bombastic side eye. Wait, there's something I want to share just from what I just said right now. It's the movie The Snowman. Snowman movie ad. Oh, where it was the stupidest. It was the stupidest like what's it called? Movie poster. But it also reminded me of another shitpost. Milk. Okay. So Let me center this. Okay, so there was this movie a couple years back when I was still in college, called The Snowman, and like when I would wait for the bus, I would see this like ad for the movie, and you know it's supposed to be it's supposed to be threatening, you know, it's supposed to be like ominous. Mr. Police, you could have saved her. I gave you all the clues. But like, look at the snowman. Wait, that's so good. Yeah, I mean, like, it made me laugh, but like, you could have saved her. I gave you all the clues. The snowman. But you know what it reminded me of? It's also because I think there's a Tumblr post that said the same thing, but it reminded me of... Oh, wait, I gotta actually, like, direct to it. No! Come on, give me just... I just want the image. I just want the image. Reminded me of this. No! I don't want to become a member. Hello, would you like some of this hot chocolate tea milk? Like compare and contrast. You know, you got your spider, you got your snowman. Oh wait, hear this one. I think there's a Tumblr post that compares the two. Tumblr. Now I want that as a tattoo. Oh, no worries. I found it. Okay. Oh, of course it's in Know Your Meme. I found it. Mr. Police, you could have saved her. I gave you all the clues. I had to do a theater check and silently lost my mind over this poster. Hello. I can't even talk. Okay. Hello, would you like some of this hot chocolate tea murder? The fucking knife. The fact that murder is clearly like a different like quality of the rest of it. You could have saved her. I gave you all the clues. The fucking knife is killing me. Quite literally so. Help. Would you like some of this hot chocolate tea murder? That's the vibe I get from the fish. You could have saved me. I gave you all the clues. Wait, can I pause the video? Yeah, there you go. Look. You could have saved me. I gave you all the clues. And the cat's the one that's like, would you like some hot chocolate tea murder? Would you like some hot fishy murder? Okay, one more, and then we'll go ahead and move on. Oh, cute! Oh, the butterfly. That's super cute. Oh, and there's more. Oh, snake. Look, he has the same face. You could have saved me. I gave you all the clues. This is so cool. It's like porcelain. It's like ceramic, you know, ceramic art. Oh, there's a bug in here. It's not a mosquito though. I'm pretty sure it's a gnat. Get out of here. I have a mosquito catcher. Hot chocolate tea snack. Would you like some of this hot chocolate tea snack? Isn't that how like cats, you know, like when they give you dead animals, they're like, oh, you're too stupid to feed yourself. I never see you hunting for yourself. So here you go. I hunted for you. You know, you're welcome. Wait, speaking of which, do I hear my cat outside the door? Ah, sorry, BRB. I think my own cat is... yes, sign of affection, exactly. I think my own cat is trying to get my attention. BRB. Yep, this time I was right. It wasn't a knock at the door, but it was a meow at the door. So Schnackery's here. You might hear him in the background occasionally. Or he might get tired of me not petting him and leave. and then asks to open the door again. So, word of warning. But yeah, so like cats, they assume that like humans are just like incompetent hunters because they never see humans hunting. So they're like, okay, I got you this, eat up. And then meanwhile we're like disgusted. While the cat's like, oh god, no one fucking helps me in this house. But this is cool. I like this. So Horitomo. This is Horitomo's State of Grace. Thank you for sharing, Sushi. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's see. Do we have any other additions to the post, or let me see. I think we can circle back now that unless did anyone else? Yeah, thank you. I think each of you also gave like an additional, or I know that like 1000 gave me another one. It was Zonose, and then after Zonose we could look at Simei's other one in the Twitter post, and then I believe Momo, you gave another one too. It was what was it? Started with a C. Cotton Valent. I'm just gonna open up a window for that. Cotton Valent. Ooh, cool. Okay. Let's start off with Zonose. Oh, wait, actually, before we do that. Okay, Dawning Crow. I wanted to show you guys Dawning Crow. This is one of my favorite artists. They just draw cats, but like the way they draw them is so derpy. It's like you could tell they, for one, they've probably been like chocolatey murder. But you could tell this person has been drawing for a while. But like even when I kind of like when like experienced artists, even when they doodle, like even if it looks super derpy, there's a certain charm to it. Let me see if I can. I like the way they draw the little cat's faces. Yes, Grunkly's doodle. Zoom in. Like, see, like each of their faces is so like very, head empty, Oh yeah, was it you that recommended this other one called Zonose? Yeah, I'll get to that one once we look at a couple of works from Dawning Crow. Just want to show off this guy. I actually bought one of their art books. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know why as soon as I saw this I was like, look at this, papi chulo. Oh, you didn't recommend Zonose? I wonder who did then. I feel like someone in chat recommended them. Yeah, then in that case we don't have to look at Zonose. They also oh wait, I love this one. It's a little comic. There we go. Cat's buying some toilet paper. I like that you can also see the medium too. Like, let me open this in a new tab. It looks like they work with either pencil or charcoal. It looks like it's just pencil, but like the way that the texture is, it looks like it could be either. Yeah, they're buying toilet paper. Even the backgrounds, this is how you can tell that even if it's just like little doodles, they're an experienced artist because they got like these detailed backgrounds with little flowers. They have stuff like perspective pretty much down. You got put in the toilet paper, and then you probably already saw it, but ready? What am I doing? Isn't that just life, right? Isn't that just life? Intrusive cat thoughts, exactly. This person has a whole like art book. I ended up getting it for. Oh yeah, they even did like a 3D work. Let's watch. Right? Isn't that a mood? I don't see a lot of their 3D work. I don't know how often they do it, but like, look at that. Yeah, I think that's the art book that I got. There you go, the Great Grape Story. Wait a minute. Cats can't eat grapes. It's poisonous. Grapes are poisonous for cats. You can't. No. Orange YouTube audio? Oh no. Wait, did you hear something funny with the audio? Wait, when you say orange YouTube, are you referring to what I think you're referring to? Like, did it sound like the stinger for P-Hub? The Mofu Sand reference. Oh, it's the beat. Yeah. Oh, the beat. Okay. Okay. Oh, Mofu Sand. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't think I know what Mofu Sand is. That's so cute. Here, I actually had to look it up. Cute. You gonna tell me to log in again? Okay, cool. Aww. So small. Oh my god, it's Gargura. In the flesh. Oh no, don't eat the kitty. No. Gargoombas are real. Mofu-san. I never heard of them before. This is neat. See, you guys are recommending so many cool things to me. That is cute. Like, it's like, do not talk to me or my son ever again. As he as the cat like dramatically plays the piano, right? Dun 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 dun. It's so soulful, right? And then look at the texture work. It looks very effortless, but kind of like what I said with Mika Pikazo. It looks effortless, and it probably is effortless to a degree, but it's because they had years of practice. Like, they know exactly where to make the marks. Oh, you guys want to see a progress? Oh, watercolor. I've been thinking of doing, I want to get back to doing traditional art streams. I do have supplies for watercolor. I did take watercolor classes, and I liked it a lot. The only thing is that, like, it's a bit precarious because, like, my desk space is like, decently sized, but I'm scared that I'll, like, spill water on, like, my keyboard or my screen or something like that. So, I don't know. I'm still thinking of it because I do have the bathroom right next to me. Like, I have the master bedroom, so, like, the bathroom is literally right next to me. I could just, like, empty out water if I need to. But I don't know, I've been thinking of it. I've been thinking of a return to the traditional art streams. Because I've been doing Posca markers because they're easy. Like, you don't really need any cleanup, really. Because the paint is in the markers themselves. That's just been convenient. But if I don't do Posca markers again, I also have colored pencils. But I'm not too experienced with colored pencils. I also have something called Model Magic, which is like a type of air dry clay. But I'm not much of a 3D artist, but sometimes I make stuff, so... But the alternative too is watercolor. So I don't know, we'll see. I also have canvas, so we could also do like gouache and acrylic, but I'm a bit out of practice. This is cool. I've never applied colored pencil on top of watercolor, but this is making me want to at least try it out. Yeah, I got this one for Beans for their birthday. Oh, look at the pin. Come on, load. Come on. There you go. They're in a magic bath. Frog. He's Forg. Reminds you of an old Scholastic book in elementary. Yeah, right? There's something about, like, kind of the, Hey, let me see this. It's like the pencil strokes. It almost also feels like something that an elementary schooler could draw. But like I said, this person probably has a lot of experience under their belt. Because look at how detailed the background is. Drop. What a weird color. Never mind. It's really good to take a hot bath in this cold weather. Such a heavenly pleasure. Look at that face. There's not a single thought going on in that head of his. Or theirs. Yeah, about this one. Let me see. Is there anything else? Alright. You know I gotta show off the bear. Oh, this is beautiful too. Look at the colors. This looks like it's a mix of watercolor with some I want to say colored pencils. Cuz like the grass and then like parts of the fur on both the dog and the bear, they look like it's colored pencil. The bear's eyes. Oh, he's seen some shit. This is Beans after a regular day with me. Where he's just like, she's craving what? She's craving ice cream again? When it's 50 degrees outside? This is a regular day with me. And this is me. This is me. Just chilling while he gets me ice cream when it's 50 degrees outside. The buddy asked him, "What are you afraid of?" Yeah, because look, he's very like, he's focusing. The dog is focusing, but the bear is like, he's seen some shit. The slow yet inevitable march of time. Damn. Goddamn. I wanted to make a joke. I wanted to be like, okay, insert name here, but I couldn't think of one. Like, okay, Nietzsche, you know? Couldn't think of it. I'm just not quick-witted enough. Now, actually, let me bring that window back so I could save it for later. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the Twitter thread, and I know that C-May, you gave me another one. You posted another picture on there. Quotes from Kingdom of Heaven, 2005. 2005. I was... How old was I? 15? 14. I was 14. Quotes from Kingdom of Heaven. Is this supposed to be read left to right or right to left? Oh, well, we'll do either. We'll do either. Be without fear in the face of your enemies. Be brave and upright, that God may love thee. Speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. Safeguard the helpless and do no wrong. Ooh. This is your oath, Irene. Ooh. Man. Bottom to top. Imagine. Actually, Actually, no lie. It kind of can, because like I don't know the context. I don't know what this is. Oh, it says Kingdom of Heaven. Let me go ahead and Google it. Actually, I'm getting a little cold, so let me... I'm gonna put on my sweater. Oh, how did I miss out on this? Wait, is this like quotes from the movie Kingdom of Heaven, but the actual like topic is something else? Oh, no worries. I just started on this one, C-May. So yeah, I just started on this one. So is this like from another fandom, but the quotes are from the movie Kingdom of Heaven? Because unfortunately, I'm also not familiar with Kingdom of Heaven, the movie. I'm reading the Wikipedia article right now. It says that it's based on the Third Crusade. Ah, okay. Yeah, because it looks like this person is like either remembering an oath. I just got a text. Beans is on his way home. Yay! Arknights. Okay, let me look at Arknights. I've definitely heard of it. Is that a mobile game? I've definitely seen art from Arknights. I'm like looking at it right now. About Iberian and Abyssals. Iberian like IRL, like the Iberian Peninsula, so like Spain and Portugal. Or I'm assuming it's like a fictionalized you know what, Wikipedia is here. Google is free, as they say. Tower Defense, okay. The art is so banger. It looks banger. Ah, okay. Game is set in a dystopian post-apocalyptic where people exhibit Kemonomimi features. So they have the animal ears. Oh, cool. Oh, countries based off the Iberian Peninsula, so like Spain and Portugal. Oh, cool. Okay. Which I guess that makes the quote very fitting then, because like, you know, you got the Crusades, which did happen on the other side of the continent, but like the whole, I guess, like vibe of fighting for your faith, right? Be without fear in the face of your enemies. Yeah, it looks like someone taking like an oath, but then there's like the flashback. This is the current day, you know? And I know, Mr. Rage, when you said bottom to top, I don't know if you were shitposting, but unironically, you kind of can. Like, you can read it bottom to top too, where it's like, she's in the middle of, has she just like killed someone? Or, I don't know, this person seems to be standing over like, what looks like a pile of bodies. But I could be wrong. And then this could be like, them remembering the oath that they took, which like pulls at the heartstrings, you know? She survived the carnage. Yeah. Boss is here. Oh, sorry, Sime. No worries. No worries. If you need to if you need to shut me off, feel free. Only to be reinvigorated by her oath. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, is it reinvigoration though, or is it kind of like the realization? Like, it could be either. Cause like you could see a similar scene, because like these are quotes from a completely different movie, right? So like, it's funny how this exact setting could fit in many other contexts. Because it's quotes from this movie, but it's like placed over this scene for Arknights. You could probably place it over like, you know, any VTuber lore, you know, the Tempest Boys thinking of like an oath or something like that. Or any other media that has like King Arthur, right? Or if you're a fan of Fate, a fan of the Fate franchise, Arturia, you know, and her knights taking an oath. All of this would still fit, I would say. As for the style, it is like, well, I think of it's monochrome, but in pixel art, there's a style called, you guys know, like 32-bit, 64-bit. A lot of times that refers to the amount of colors that are in the medium. So if you're playing a game that's like 32-bit or 16-bit, it's like 16 colors, 32 colors. In pixel art, there's something called 1-bit, where it's just black and white. And that's it's a fun challenge to do something in 1-bit, because you just have those two colors. This is a good example of that. But here you also have like the accent color. You have the blues. There's usually a good, like, it's really cool to have an accent color because it could be used really effectively to emphasize something. Kind of like, was it Schindler's List? The movie that was all in black and white except for the girl with the red coat, right? Really put some oomph into it. Yeah, the red, exactly. But like in pixel art, there's a, I've always been on and off with pixel art. So I'll get into it and I'll be like, this is too hard. Here we go. This is an example of 1-bit. So all this person uses is black and white, but they're able to make a gradient, like something that looks like gray, by like using what's called dithering, which is like one pixel is white, the other is black. But when you zoom out like this, look, it looks like it's like a cool middle ground. And there's even more techniques like this. So it is possible to make something like really cool with just those two colors. This video in particular. No, don't play. I don't want to get DMCA'd. But just to scroll through it. These are like examples. Only two colors. He only used black and white. But see, he uses like dithering to like have a sense of like transition. Like it's a nice little like gray area. Quite literally a gray area. And then he makes this whole scene that's just all 1-bit. And yes, it is a struggle because you can't like portray as many things as you want, but it's a fun little challenge. It's a fun little challenge if you're getting into pixel art. I might want to try this sometime. But cool, yeah. So same concepts here. You only got the two. You want to learn that style? I think it'd be fun to learn because you don't have to. It's not the kind of thing where, like, okay, if you're a beginner, it's cool to learn fundamentals. And if you're already an expert, if you're already like advanced, it's a good practice. It's a good challenge. Like when it comes to art, I feel like there's several challenges you can do to kind of help you practice your art. I think when I was first starting out, I took a drawing class way back when. And our teacher gave us these really fun challenges that were like, draw this chair, but without lifting your pencil. Which kind of teaches you ways that you can like make a really cool contour or like kind of an outline. And also thinking about how like all the shapes are kind of interconnected. Another challenge she did was like draw the chair without looking down at your paper. So your eyes always had to be on the chair. And yeah, it came out kind of fucked up like at the end. Because you don't know how to orient yourself if you're not looking at the paper. But it's also like good practice too for like consistent lines, contouring, that kind of stuff. So yeah, this would be a fun challenge to like do something with only 2 colors. It doesn't even have to be black and white, but it does stand out a lot. But you could do, I think he even showed it off here. Oh wait, yeah, so it's 2 colors, 4 colors, 11. I think. Where is it? Where is it? I thought I saw him. Oh, here. There you go. You could do these colors as well. As long as they contrast with one another, then he's good. He's good. But yeah. This is cool. This is cool. Thanks for sharing this one, C-May. Let me see if... Oh, for the fandom context, the Abyssal is a hive mind? Like things that could corrupt people and the girl is an inquisitor dealing with them. Oh, interesting. The Abyssal is a hive mind. Stories about things like corruption are very interesting to me. Like, you know, things like zombies or like, yeah, like corruption in general. Like it's always interesting because it's like, how do people react when you have to fight your loved one, right? And in one game scenario, she ends up getting corrupted. Oh, interesting. Oh, is that what the blue represents? Thousand. I mean, I'm not gonna say that's a trope I dislike. But also let's keep the yabs away. We'll come back to it another time. 1,000. No, but yeah, that kind of corruption, like in storytelling, where it's like, you know, like zombies or even vampires. I think that's a cool like trope too. I think like to be honest, like it's not even just the Vesper thing. Vampires in general are a cool trope to just explore in fiction because of things of like there's so much covered with vampires, like immortality, corruption, them being used as like a metaphor for other things, you know. Like I remember seeing this video essay on like how vampires in media, in cinema, oftentimes are like a metaphor for like gay panic or like fear of like outside, you know, like immigration, fear of immigration or fear of, I don't know, any kind of outsider. So like I've always liked like vampires as a trope because of that. Zombies, like, I think similar, but I think to be honest, like vampires also have like the sexiness on their side, right? For zombies, you don't often see like sexy zombies other than like, I guess, Ollie. But yeah, so like that's why going back to the topic of like corruption, like that's also a cool trope in general to explore in certain stories, because it's like, damn, I gotta fight my loved one, no, you know. And then you get tropes like, you know, like, I know you're in there somewhere, like we don't have to fight. But yeah, that plus the plus the 18 plus trope. Anyway, let's go on. Let's move on to Cotton Valent. I know Mowa, you recommended this one, right? Ooh, is it this one? I found an Instagram when I googled Cotton Valent. Wait, let me just exit out of a couple of windows. Because I feel like I'm gonna get confused if I have so many windows open. I have a window open for Nor and Shepherd's Pie. I'm gonna close that right now. Oh, Meow Bineko. I'm gonna just copy this and go on X. Oh, this is their website. This is their website. No, actually, we could look at their website as well. I think that rationalizing that the person is still there when they're infected is kind of cringe. And the personality resurfacing to save the MC is cringe. To be honest, me too. Like, I kind of... but it's also because I like anti-hero stories, and like, I feel like... I kind of, because there's so many stories where, like, you know, the good guy wins in the end and like there's a happy ending. I feel like I like the novelty of stories where they don't win in the end, such as, you know, like rationalizing with a corrupted or infected person, and when they just don't revert back, you know, like they're gone forever. Like when it comes to corrupted mimics the original personality to mock the MC. Yeah. Oh my god, yes, that 1,000, yes. Yeah, Mewbin. Okay, this style is really cool. Look at the cat. Look at this fat fuck. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. Okay, let's see characters. Creepy cat. Ooh, I like this. Whoa, look at the brush strokes. Look at the brush strokes in the hair. Like, I want to say it looks digital, but like obviously mimicking kind of like brushstrokes that you would see either with painting or maybe even marker. And look at the cat. Look at the cat. That's not creepy. That's just our cats at 3 in the morning. What's creepy about that? Oh, they all have the red eyes. Princess! Hime. Look at Princess! Oh, my body is blocking the rest of it. Let's see, there we go, I'm hiding. And chat, I'm gonna hide you behind the window. There you go. She hides us. My voice is getting kind of croaky, but I kind of want to keep on going. 1,000, so true. Yeah, for real, right? So yeah, we got Princess, Hime, so small, Kokoro, the hat, Rose, Bara. For a second I thought, like, is that shading? But I think it's just a little spot underneath the lip. Hydrate. I should. Oh my god. Okay, this is getting kind of creepy. The frame style? I'm not sure. I would just call it ornate. Like, that's the word that I would use. That it's very ornate, kind of like ornamental, you know? But I don't know if it has like an actual style, like not Art Deco. Art Deco would be a little bit more geometric. Maybe this is Rococo? Like, I want to say Rococo, but I'm not. Yeah, if you Google Rococo, it kind of, like, Rococo frames, it kind of looks like this style. Actually, I'll show you guys. Right? Like, it has this kind of, like, ornate ornamentation, you know? Oh my god, look at Moor. It's the bags under the eyes, and then the wide smile. And then coffee. That's just snackery. That's just snackery at 3 in the morning. The void stares back. See, we were just talking about vampires, right? Mr. Ghost. Dr. Raven. Amelia Watson in the flesh. Wow, what an honor. Nada? As in nada? As in nothing? Red-haired lady? This is highlighting a lot of what we were already talking about, right? Like with a small color scheme, like they're just using black, white, sepia, and a little bit of an accent color like red, because you also see the red in the eyes, right? So it's like a black, white, sepia with an accent. I think someone said Art Deco for dwarves, Art Nouveau for elves. Yeah. Art Deco is very geometric though. Like I would say that like Art Deco is like modern elves, and like Art Nouveau is like Lord of the Rings elves. Like I would say that maybe Romanesque for dwarves, or like I say that as if I know Romanesque, but like maybe medieval? Nah, medieval is very ornate, but yeah, I'm also not that great when it comes to architecture. Oh my god, look at look, when you hover over the cat, it looks at you. That's just Schnackery. Is he still in the room? Yeah, he's just chilling. He's chilling. He's cleaning himself. Aw, the cat. Yeah, cat. These cats too. That's just actually, yeah, this looks like Stinky Jinky and Schnackery, because Schnackery's a black cat. Stinky Jinky is like very fluffy. I don't know what like breed he is. He's just fluffy. He's a puffball. Oh, I'm gonna pause. I think Beans is back home. Okay, I'm back. Beans is back from class. Okay, let me go back. Okay. Let's see. Trying to see. So we looked at Cotton Valent. Thanks for sharing, by the way, Moa. And then I did have another window open. Oh no, this is the YouTuber. I was like, why do I have this window open? But it's the YouTuber that teaches you how to draw like other artists. Okie dokie. So I think is that the queue? Have we gotten through everybody? Did I forget anyone that recommended an artist to check out? Cause I'd say I have enough energy for maybe like one more piece of art or one more artist to review, then I think we'll call it. But this was a lot of fun. I really like doing this. I really like seeing what you guys recommend, and I really like just like observing. I mean, if you guys want to see the other art I'm into, we can talk about that another time though. Necromoss, is that on Twitter? I'm gonna type in their name, Necromoss. Okay, let me Necromoss. Oh, can you check the username, because I typed in Necromoss and it led me to a user that only has like, that doesn't have any art on their page. You have one for next? Okay, yeah, no problem. Feel free to drop it in the thread. Let me link you to the Twitter thread. Oh yeah, you said you don't have Twitter on your work email. No worries. If you want, you can still put it in the chat. And then I think I could probably even look at that today. But I think we'll call it after that. So after Necromoss. Oh, Necromoss with 3 S's. Okay. And then if you want to recommend another one, Momo, I think that'll be the last one I look at. Cool. So it looks like it's this one. Oh, they got the Baldur's Gate art. I'm assuming it's Baldur's Gate, but it could also... Yeah, that's Asterion. It's like 100% Asterion. Thanks for responding to my pigeon again, Asti. Oh wait, is there spoilers? Or I guess this is just their Tav plus Gale, right? Mivat on Twitter. I'm gonna open up a window for this so I don't forget. Yeah, got it. Got it. So I'll look at that once I finish with this one, with Necromoss. Oh, cute. She do have serious art. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm already in the media one. I like their style already. Like, I can't tell what's in, like, the only thing is that I can't tell what's in OC. I don't know who's their Tav. Speaking of Baldur's Gate, do y'all play? I still want to get back into it. I've been busy with the streaming life, you see. Which I'm also prepping for my affiliate stream. God, Lambda was right. There's like so much prep that goes into it. Absolutely dying with the gameplay with different friend groups. Oh man, yeah. I do want to get into it. I've been playing a Dark Urge tiefling, so that's been fun. Well, so I'm still in like part 1, chapter 1, but I'm currently romancing both Shadowheart and Asterion. I know I'm gonna have to pick between the two, but man, it's really hard to pick between, like, you know, goth waifu versus like vampire dude. That's kind of a hard pick for me. Her works are mostly OC and fandom OC. Romance the Gith. No. Loki don't like the Gith, but like, no, I actually did like accidentally romance her, and she is cute when she shows her like softer side. It's almost like a tsundere, if you know what that term means, Mr. Rage. Like, tsundere is like, man, fuck you, but actually I like you. Like, she is kind of cute, but I prefer goth waifu or vampire dude. Yeah, going back to this art, Secret Snack Stash. Very cute, like very cute art style. I like the way that they draw the braid over here. Look at how anky. So anky. Tsundere, yeah. Yeah, that's actually, I've never heard tsundere described as like that, but yes, that's exactly what that is. It's not like I like you or anything, baka. Oh wait, no, I should read this in order. This is Gale, right? To Gale, please read when I'm not around. Hi Gale, I have to admit I have no idea what to say after that encounter with the Elminster. But I notice you've been having split minds about all that. I don't know if you've noticed or not. I've been asking the others about this whole thing. Would you be surprised to know that everyone thinks that you are more than you think you are? Oh, I like the outfits and armor for everyone. Karlach? Wait, that's her name, right? She, like, if it weren't for Shadowheart and Asterion, I feel like I would also romance her. But I've only just barely like met her in my playthrough, but I already kind of ship her and Will together. Like, they're kind of cute together. Like, in the first, like, encounters that I had between the two of them. Kind of cute. They said, you are more than the purpose you are given. Oh, there's the gift. You are more than your God's chosen. You are Gale of Waterdeep. You're our friend. Know that you're not alone. You'll have us until the end. Mira. Invisible ink. Perception successful. I love that! That's such a cute little detail. So I promise you, Gale, that we will get through this alive. I owe you that much. I owe you that much and more. Take care. Oh, scribbled out. You know they were gonna say love. Gale never survived in your plate. How many times have you done it? I'm still on like the first part. I'm taking my sweet ass time. Oh my god. My name is Gusterion. Honk, is that your sandwich? Not anymore. Hard to imagine him. Oh my god, are you also playing Dark Urge, bro? Like, what do you mean by that? Goose. Erickson, remember, if there are trees, you are never alone. Thanks. I honestly can't tell if that's supposed to be an encouragement or an ominous warning. That's entirely up to the trees. Very Vesper coded. Speaking of Vesper coded. Nah, actually this is not Vesper coded. Like, just because he's a vampire does not mean he's Vesper. Oh my god, it's Pokemon Trainer. Hehe. These reactions. Bear! My cleric Saren showing off his beloved druid wife Nerwin. It's so cute. Fellow bear. Bear mention? Oh man. Bear. A fellow bear. Super cute. I admire people who are able to like make comics and stuff like this. Well, of course, it comes with practice, right? If you want to pursue something like that, you just have to practice it. But for me, I'm still like, man, like, there's no background, but even just like the composition of like the speech bubbles and how it all flows together, super good. Leads the eye, as they say. Oh, I skipped this part. What are you hiding, Miranda? But if I may before, you are more than that. You're more than Gale of Waterdeep. You helped me in a piece of myself I thought I had lost and left me. You introduced me back to the weave, a gift that once my father had given me, a gift I carelessly threw away. Then you came right in, handing it back to me like there wasn't an issue. I was lost for decades. Yet all it takes is just a gentle pull from your caring hands. I owe you, and I care for you more than I could visibly express. And then the ending. Cute, cute, cute. Cute. Yeah, I never really romance Gale, but I do consider him a very charming character. Yeah, thanks for sharing that, C. May. And I think let's go ahead and look at our last artist for the evening. Or for the stream. We got Mivat. Because the 4 looks like an A, so I'm gonna assume it's pronounced Mivat, but feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But right away, beautiful. It's Ramelia, right? Ramelia Scarlet from Toho. Yeah, thank you, C. May. Thank you, thank you. This music. Well, I'm still on the chill hop. This looks very ethereal. Like, I like the way that they do kind of the soft lighting. It's kind of like the, how do I go back to it? Where is Twitter? Let me look at something really quick. If you compare the first one we were looking at earlier, like, look at the lighting. It's very, like, hard lines on Alter's face, except for here, the neck. If you compare it here, it's very soft. Even though there are soft edges, or there are like hard and soft edges here, it gives off a more like ethereal vibe, like kind of like shiny, not spicy. And then of course you have the what's it called? Like you have opposites working, where it's like it's very shiny, ethereal. It's almost like a really peaceful scene. There's even like flowers, but then here in the dark, you see like the blood, the claws, the giveaway that she's a vampire, all of that. And I like the details and stuff, like the ruffles, the jewelry. The hair too, like it looks like she has a little braid here. You know what? It's like it reminds me of Interview with the Vampire. What is the name of the little girl? The little girl that gets turned into a vampire. And it's not just because of the whole vampire thing, but it's because of this whole, like, she's beautiful like a porcelain doll, but she's also, you know, a hunter. She will also kill, you know, to sustain herself. It's giving off that vibe. So there's like a subtlety to it. Let me erase that. Oh, this is another Touhou character, right? I don't remember her name exactly. Their charms are mostly how they color and how they put details on it. Yeah, like the detail, like look at the braid over here. Look at the wrinkles in the clothing, the folds. It probably took them a really long time. The like strokes, it's just like water. Yomu, there we go. Yomu. Oh, look at the water textures too. And then like I like that there's this overall green tint to everything. It makes the art piece feel very unified, you know? I feel like I do like very willy-nilly things with color whenever I do an art piece, and like sometimes like because I usually go for like very saturated colors sometimes. But it doesn't make things feel unified all the time. The little butterflies, the tears. It's one of those, like, this artist is one of those artists where, like, the closer you look, the more details you see. Like, over here, her belt has, like, this design on it. Very traditional Japanese. This, like, very ornate decoration on the hilt of the sword. Even the sword itself, the blade has, like, these flame-like qualities to it. They're also really good at balancing the piece. What I mean is that, like, there's a lot of empty space here, but they have, like, this foreground shot of the sword, like, up close to kind of, like, balance it, to make it feel like it's not too empty. There's also the butterflies here, and then even within that empty space, there's, like, the strokes of water. Down here, like, overall, the picture gets a lot darker, right? But they still have, like, this little sliver of, like, the skin showing to kind of give that balance. Right? Let's see, let's look at another one. Ooh, cool. So it looks like, do they mainly do Touhou, or are they just on a Touhou, like, binge right now? Okay, I'm seeing some, well, actually, now I don't know. I don't know, like, because I know these two are Touhou characters. Potentially sensitive content. Sign me the no, probably not on stream. Probably not on stream. Oh, cool. I don't know what this is from, but this looks cool. Aesthetically wise, I know we were talking about like tropes and how I like corruption and like vampire zombie tropes. Aesthetically, one thing I like is horns. I think they're really cool in a character design. That's why, like, whenever I have a character, especially for, like, either D&D or for Baldur's Gate, I chose a tiefling, because they have such cool horns. We're talking about, when I say tropes, I mean in storytelling. I'm not talking about the 18+ tropes. I just think they're cool. I just think they're neat. Bookmark tweets. I just think they're neat. Where's the... Oh my god. Can I find it real quick? I have a meme that is basically me. Just have to find it. I do have a meme folder, but now it's just so saturated. I can never find like exactly what it is I want to find. No, it's not in my meme folder. Okay, maybe I can look it up. Nice, it's lunchtime. You're finally free to type. Nice! found it. Whenever I say I just think they're neat, this is what I'm... It's me! I just think they're neat. But yay, Sime, yes. So, we're looking at... This is the last artist we'll be looking at tonight. Yeah, this person looks like they either have like a wealth of experience, or they're just like cracked because yeah, right. I just think they're neat. Let me put this away, put this away. But yeah, horns are like an aesthetic thing that I really like in artwork. Tieflings are cool. So once again, this whole piece of art is very unified because there's like the red color scheme, red, orange, yellow, plus a little bit of like white to balance it out so it's not too overwhelming. But you still get like the fall vibes because even like the skin tone, the little like feathers and like braids, and even the dragons, there's the red right there. It's very balanced. Little details in the background like the windmill. The roots coming down here. So like even that, so there is like a smidge, like the smallest bit of like blue and green, and that's down here. Really helps to like balance everything out. Oh, and actually if you look really closely here at the leaf, there's like a teensiest bits of like blue and green in there too. This person definitely like they know their illustration skills. Very cool. Oh, so cool. Okay, I think this is gonna be the last one we look at. Whoa, that's intense. Oh, I didn't realize that's a skull. I thought it was just like either something in the background and she was praying, or it was like a stone, but I realize now that she's holding a skull. It's crystallized too. It has like these prisms. This one is like super rich with detail. Like she's wearing armor, but it's very like prismatic, prism-y. It tells a story, even though like I don't know if this is based off something or if this is just an original work, but like regardless, it tells a story. You got like this roaring lion figure with like the prism, so most likely they're on the same side, most likely, right? Like either maybe she's controlling it, or maybe they're just fighting on the same side. And then you see the skull. There's some white, and it's like the black is like kind of washing off. So I wonder if it's like the skull of like a loved one. It's original work, artist known to do concept art. This is sick. This is so cool because like it's telling a whole story. She's crying, but also her tears are black. So I wonder if it's some kind of like, we were just talking about corruption, right? Like I wonder if that's something where like this is like a loved one that passed away that like maybe got corrupted, but like you're seeing that it's like the black is kind of washing away, so maybe they're being purified but only in death kind of thing. And then in the background you do see these little like black shapes. I wonder if that's like the enemy that they're fighting against, right? And then even in like the portions of light, it's not completely light either. Like of course there's shadows, but then there's things like her little wings. There's things like the heavy machinery here that's like a bit darker. So even though this is like overwhelmingly like white, silver, prism colors, there's still some dark to once again balance it out. Super cool. It makes you wonder what the lore is, right? For this piece. Oh, I smell food. Okay, I'm getting kind of hungry. So I think... Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Momo, for showing me this artist. And thank you, everyone, for like just recommending some art, showing some art, and also for humoring me at the beginning too with my favorites. So, methinks I'll be adding a lot of new artists to my favorites list. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. Cool. I definitely want to keep doing something like this. So. If not every week, maybe every other week. I'm thinking Mondays are going to be for art stuff. So Mondays are either going to be like these art appreciation streams or traditional art. So I think next Monday we'll do traditional art. Maybe Posca markers, maybe something else. We'll see. We'll see. But before I end it off, what's on the schedule? Tomorrow I'm playing Black and White again. So if you weren't there for that, it's a game where essentially you play God, but you also have a little creature. You can choose to be good or evil, but also your creature can be good or evil. I'm kind of going for a neutral playthrough, but like sometimes I'll do evil stuff for the hee-hee-ha-has. And I'm raising my cow creature to be good, but I also have to watch over them really carefully because they ate their own poop in the first episode. So, or not episode, first stream. So we gotta make sure to raise this cow right before we can continue with our quest for godhood, right? Wednesday's a break. Thursday, I'm gonna do some digital art. You get to see my bare original characters. Friday, we're gonna hopefully finish off Chants of Sinar, and then Saturday we're doing tarot. So yeah, that's the schedule for this week. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's see who we can raid into. I feel like when I started streaming, there was a lot of people streaming. Like Professor Lando was streaming. Some friends, Elle was streaming. Who else? Let me stop raids. So Professor Lando is streaming, but I feel like I raided into him very recently. So we're gonna raid into my friend Elle. She goes by Kiki Loading. She's playing Dave the Diver right now. So let's go ahead and raid into her. Let me go to my outro screen. But once again, everyone, thank you. Let's keep on doing stuff like this. I love talking about art. I love seeing the art that you guys have to show me. So thank you a million, billion, trillion times. Thank you. Let's go ahead and raid into Kiki Loading, and I'll see you all next time. I'll see you all tomorrow or whenever I see you. All right? All right. Enjoy Elle's stream. And thank you all. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. And say hi to Kiki for me, to Elle.